I have a passion for AI tools. And in particular, there's one thing that I'm very interested about AI, and this is personal assistants or really any chatbot that can really, that you can really automate recurring tasks that involve, managing your personal files or your personal accounts. I'm very interested in this particular aspect of artificial intelligence, but I yet have to find one automated bot that can actually, automate real-world tasks using your personal accounts or your personal files. And so I wanted to create this channel to basically show what I have been working on for the past few months, which is essentially chatbots that can do exactly that. I have created other chatbots, but for this video, I'm going to be showing my own personal assistant. So basically, I'll show you the things that this bot can do. Starting with, it can read and write on my remote SQL database just by asking my assistant in English, in natural language. And I don't have to be writing SQL commands or using third-party software or doing any complicated things like I used to. Now I just have to ask my personal assistant, hey, show me this from the database or edit that from the database, and it can do it. Another thing that this bot can do is manage my personal bookmarks. So I'll be going over that. Finally, I will show a fully automation flow, which is a weekly poll and giveaway. So just to demonstrate how it can access real-time information, I'll just say what's the current price of BTC, and it will say something. So it says, Helga, the current price of Bitcoin is 29.2. So let's see what Google has to say. BTC versus USD. And pretty much very, very, very close, 24, so yeah, $4 difference. Something like that. So the reason is not exactly the same number is because my personal assistant, this bot, will fetch real-time market data from Yahoo Finance. And Google, it's probably fetching data from a different source. So every source and every exchange will have their own price for Bitcoin in this case, and it will be a little bit different from exchange to exchange. So that's why it's a little bit different. The price, it's gonna be a little bit different, but we can see it's close enough to say that, yeah, it's fetching real-time data. So another thing we can ask here, for example, is watch the new Twitter CEO, and it will say something. And it says the new CEO of Twitter is Linda Yasarino. Hopefully I'm saying this right. If I ask the same to Google, it will answer the same. So you can see this bot has access to real-time information. Moving on to managing my remote database. So to demonstrate this, I will be showing my remote database here from this software, which is called MySQL Workbench. So let me send this request. Please fetch the row for the user, dope forever in the users table. So let's see what it will do. And it will answer with, I have fetched the row for the user, dope forever in the users table. Here are the details. So the user ID is 54 and ending with 065, so that's the correct ID. The username is dope forever, so that's correct. The password, there's no such column for password, so that's not correct. But the OpenAI API, or I should say OpenAI models, not lately really, for the last several months, have been decreasing in performance significantly. And as of recent, very, very significantly. So this usually would have not happened with the question that I asked here. This should not have hallucinated the password column here. There's no such column for passwords, so it shouldn't have hallucinated this data. But what can you do? You know, there's not much I can do about this, but I can tell you one thing, and is that OpenAI models have been degenerating in performance very, very heavily. So as soon as I can, I will be switching my API to some other service, because this should not be happening. But anyways, moving on, the registration date is the 4th of 040823, so 040823, that's correct. Last login date does not, we don't have such column, so it should not even be including this line here, because we don't have last login information in the users table anyways. Subscription expiry date for the 030923, so 030923, this is correct. And active status 1, and active status is 1. That's correct. If it was inactive, it would be active 0. Now let's try to update some information about this user. Please update the expiration date to be, let's just use the same day and month, and the year 2040. So for the user, dope forever. Okay, I have successfully updated the expiration date for the user dope forever to be 0309-2040. If you have any other requests or need further assistance, feel free to let me know. So let's see if this is right. So if I refresh here, and I refresh again, yes, it did indeed change the expiry date to 0309-40. So it can change, it can manipulate any information based on my requests in English. Before this, having this personal assistant bot, I would have to manually open this my SQL workbench and run SQL commands here. So when I ask, for example, please update the expiration date to whatever date for the user, whatever user, it will effectively run and execute an SQL command, which would be the same as me manually running this command. So update from the users table, set expiration date to whatever date I set, where the username is dope forever. So now if I say, let's just say for the year 2041. So let's see if this, and actually I have to finish the command with this. Let's try. If I execute this, I did actually change it. Here it says that I have successfully updated the date, but now I want to show only the raw for this user. So please fetch the raw for the user dope forever in the users table, And the reason I am asking is because I cannot remember the SQL command. So I want to actually ChatGPT do it for me. So now it's I can see the SQL command here now on the terminal. You guys cannot see it because it's on my second monitor. So that's why you cannot see it right now. But let me copy it. So this is the command that ChatGPT was going to execute, but I will execute it myself. And let's see. If I execute this, it should show me, yes, okay. And so you can see, guys, how the date it's been changed to 2041. So see how I executed this command here manually, and the other one, the previous one, I also executed it here manually. So that's basic. That's essentially what ChatGPT is doing on its own without me having to do it. Okay, so moving on now to showing the bookmark manager. And so for this, I will use this website basically this URL, which is a website where I watch a Spanish show from. So this must be the only Spanish show that I watch these days, but I use this website. And so if I just copy the link here, the URL, and I paste it here and I say, please add this to my bookmarks, and I just paste the link, and it will do something. All right, it says, I have added Comunidad Montepinar to your bookmarks under the TV shows folder. You can access it anytime by clicking here. So I wanted to send this the way I did it, because you can see, guys, I only send the link. I have not specified a name or a folder or anything. But because I know this chatbot uses ChatGPT as the underlying language model, I know that ChatGPT knows every website in the world that existed before September 2021. And because I know this particular website existed before September 2021, I know that this chatbot knows about this website. And therefore, I know I don't need to specify a name or a category for the folder or anything, because the chatbot will be smart enough to give it a meaningful name and a meaningful folder. And that's exactly what happened. It says here, I added Comunidad Montepinar, which is the name of the Spanish show, and then it says to your bookmarks under the TV shows. It knows what show is this. It knows it is a TV show, and so it was smart enough to organize the bookmark for me. However, you can specify the name, the folder, or whatever information that you want the assistant to use. For this example, I will use this lady here, which is someone that I follow on YouTube. I have only one video from this girl in my bookmarks. And now for this demo, I'm just going to ask the chatbot to add another video from this girl, whatever video. Let's just use this video here. So if I say copy clean link, okay, and then I ask here, please add this to my bookmarks with the name Anya, and I will use Anya because that's what I can remember about this girl. I know her name is Anya from every video. So if I want to find the bookmarks corresponding to this YouTuber, I know I will be able to use her name. So I'm going to say here, use the name Anya. Let me paste the URL first. Under the folder YouTube. Okay, let's just do this. And it will hopefully do something. It says, I have added Anya to your bookmarks under the YouTube folder. You can access it anytime by clicking here. So now what I will do, you won't see it, but I promise you I am deleting all my conversation history with this chatbot, because I will ask it now to provide me with the bookmarks for this specific YouTuber, and because I don't want the chatbot to cheat and use the information from our conversation, I don't want it accessing the information here in our messages. I wanted to actually access my bookmarks. So that's why I have deleted our conversation history. Even though we can still see it here on Telegram, I promise you the chatbot cannot access these messages anywhere because I just deleted them. So now I will ask, can you please find all the bookmarks for YouTuber Anya? And let's see what it will do. And indeed, find me the two videos that I have from this girl on my bookmarks. And this is true. This is one video that I have saved before, And this is the new bookmark that I just asked to save to the bookmarks, and I just set the name for the bookmark to be Anya and the folder to be YouTube. So yes, this was actually a very accurate response. So that's how you can add and find bookmarks with a bookmark manager. There's one particular bookmark that I can never find, and I want to find sometimes, and I know the name, which is, I'm gonna ask, please, can you find the bookmark for viral TikTok songs? There we go. Let's see. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to open this on YouTube. And it's opening on my other screen. So let me move it here. So yeah, that's right. This is the one. But if I try to find this on YouTube, even if I try to find this on YouTube, not even on my bookmarks, you'll see what happens. That's why I can never find this specific one. If I try to search this on YouTube, TikTok viral songs, trending TikTok 2023, songs of trend on TikTok, TikTok viral songs. There's 1,000 videos, TikTok songs 2023. So there's 1,000 videos with the same title or very, very similar and basically the same thumbnail. You see, so this is why I can never find this music playlist. For one, I don't know in which browser I actually saved this bookmark. And second, if I try to find it on YouTube, I cannot find it either because you see there's 1 million other videos with the same title, but not the one that I want. So that's why I think it's very useful, this bookmark manager that I created here as my personal assistant. I think is much more useful than having all my bookmarks disorganized among 3 different browsers. Now, moving on to the last that I want to share about this bot. Specifically, I have automated my weekly poll and giveaway for one of my Telegram groups. So let's go to this group and let me show you what I mean. So this is the group, free group, all right? It's something that I used to do manually every week, but I stopped doing it because it was too much work to update information on the remote database manually every week. It's very difficult to extract Telegram information from users manually. So I ended up not doing it, not following through. But now that I can have it done through the bot, which is it not only uses ChatGPT, but it also uses the Telegram API, which means I can easily extract information from Telegram users that I can then save on my remote database. Let's go through this. So this is the very first week that I am using my personal assistant to run the poll, which means by the time this is triggered next week, the bot will first go and see the results from this current poll. It will then make a list of all the participants. Just like we can see here, the bot will make a list with all the participants of this very poll. Then it will shuffle this list randomly. And then it will pick the first 3, which means it's picking 3 participants at random, because before picking the first 3, it shuffled up the list. So it shuffles the list, it picks the first 3, it adds them to the remote database automatically, which is this the user's database, giving them like essentially 1 month of free trial for a premium account, premium access to the premium areas for 1 month. And then it will use their Telegram IDs to construct this message, but using their ID to be mentioned so that the winners get notified when this message is sent. However, the bot doesn't show the ID publicly. It uses the user public name. The users can then click here, go to the membership manager, click on my account, and they will see that the membership starts whatever day it is. It will be the current date. So this will be next Monday, will be the date of next Monday, and expiring 1 month after, effectively giving them 1 month of free trial for a premium account. And it will give them access to the private group by clicking on the link, and it will give them the link to access the members website, which is members.bitcoinforever.org. So once they are inside the premium group in Telegram, they will be able to log in with Telegram login on the members website. And then this bot, the membership manager bot, takes care of checking the premium group every so often and keep expired members from the list of members here in the group. If I say manage group somewhere, we should be able to see the list of members. This bot, the membership manager, every 2 hours, it's scanning the list of members and comparing it against the remote database, specifically the users table. So if it sees that any member has the expiration date is expired, then it will set the active to 0 and it will remove the user from the group. When that happens, then the user gets also logged out from the website. And so that's how essentially the weekly poll and giveaway works 100% automated, because the bot will add them to the database with 1 month, but then the membership manager will take care of removing them from the premium areas when they expire in 1 month. So after sending this message, then what's going to happen is that my personal assistant knows that my Telegram group is about this niche, this topic. And so it will come up with a different poll, but related to my niche every week. So I don't ever have to think about the contents of the poll. So I would appreciate it if you guys could give me some feedback on the comments, especially if you want to share, if you want to give me some ideas that I can use for future videos. For example, I could actually make tutorials on how I actually created this personal assistant. I could share step by step how to actually code this thing, which is probably easier than you think. So I could do tutorials on how to code these things, these bots, or I could create new bots with specific features that you guys would find useful. For example, I can create a new bot specific to achieve some specific tasks that would be good for your use case instead of my use case, because I know what I want and I know what I need, but I don't know exactly what you guys need or what you guys would find very useful. So if you give me ideas, I can probably code a bot that will be able to do the tasks that are useful for you. I do have an idea for my next video, and is to showcase another chatbot that I created, which is the crypto analyzer. So this bot, it essentially can fetch real-time market data and actually perform technical analysis on real-time prices or price data. So in this case, I ask here, please analyze the last 6 months of BTC using the daily candles and provide a report based on probabilities of what to expect for the short and medium term. Please include advice on whether to buy, sell, or hold. And so the crypto analyzer will fetch real-time price history for the last 6 months of Bitcoin using the interval of the 1-day candles, exactly as I asked it to do. I said the last 6 months of BTC using daily candles. So it will fetch the data exactly as I asked to do, and then it will provide me with the visual chart and then it will, with some horizontal key levels, and then it will also provide a text explanation of whatever I asked here. So I said, provide a report based on probabilities of what to expect for the short, medium term. Include advice on whether to buy, sell, or hold. This is what I wanted to know at that particular time, but you could give any context you want of anything that you want to know based on price history data of any asset for any time period. So I will be showcasing this bot on the next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will leave it here, and bye-bye.